Native Americans are making their voices heard on this election day. 2 Works For You reporter Tony Russell covers our special series, Native America, Road to Recovery. And tonight, he continues our coverage on issues that are vital to Native Americans.
2020 will be a year full of key voting issues for Native Americans here in Oklahoma. According to the National Congress of American Indians, Oklahoma has the highest percentage of voting age Native Americans in the entire country. About 12% of the country's eligible Native voters are registered here in Oklahoma. I spoke with Cherokee Nation Principal Chief Chuck Hoskin Jr. and Brett Chapman, a local attorney and member of the Pawnee tribe, about today's election. They both tell me one of the largest issues facing Natives going into the polls today is tribal sovereignty. That's because the recent fallout from the McGirt Supreme Court case could face a legislative battle in Congress. Coronavirus relief funding and support from our federal government is on the minds of those in tribal leadership. Other issues Native Americans are passionate about on a state level include the latest back and forth over tribal gaming compacts. Chief Hoskin says the key is to get Natives registered and to show up to the polls.
And you can go to the local level, you can go to the congressional level, and you can see that Native Americans in Oklahoma have numbers that if we'll register, if we'll go out and vote, and if we'll vote our interest, we can make a big difference in some of these races.
What matters to the Lumbee in North Carolina may not be quite the same as what matters to the Navajo in Arizona. But, you know, their votes are going to matter just as much because they're in swing states. But it's hard to say. I think for all Native nations, though, I think sovereignty, and federal Indian policy is going to be number one on most people's list, at least as that goes.
Coming up tonight at 6, I'll be live at the Tulsa County GOP Watch Party in Broken Arrow, where I will be covering Senator Jim Inhofe's election returns. Reporting in Tulsa, Tony Russell, 2 Works For You.